Hey, welcome to IslamicArt. 19th century, embarking on the first grand journey in the early 1830s. Joseph Philibert Giraud de Panche set out on a long trip across Italy, North Africa, Spain, and Switzerland. He was deeply interested in Islamic architecture and made careful sketches of the buildings he saw. These travels inspired his lifelong passion for art and history. Birth in Langis, Franz Joseph was born in 1804 in the small town of Langis in northeastern France. He grew up in a wealthy aristocratic family, which gave him the freedom to study art, travel, and explore his interests. His early life shaped his love for culture and exploration. Creating art from travel after returning from his journeys, Joseph used his sketches to create beautiful lithographs. Between 1834 and 1842, he published collections featuring famous monuments in Córdoba, Seville, Granada, Sicily, and the Maghreb. These works helped introduce European audiences to distant cultures. The dawn of photography, the invention of the daguerreotype process in 1839 changed the world of images forever. Joseph quickly learned about this new technology and realized it could help him document what he saw more accurately than sketches alone. He became one of the earliest adopters of photography for travel. Setting out with a camera in February 1842, Joseph left Paris for Italy, carrying more than 100 pounds of early photographic equipment. This was a massive undertaking at a time when cameras were bulky and fragile. He was determined to capture the world in a way no one had done before. Roman adventure Joseph spent several months in Rome, photographing its grand monuments, bustling streets, and everyday life. He stayed at the famous Villa Medici and even tried to photograph the Pope. His pictures showed both the ancient wonders and the real life of the city. Documenting Athens. When Joseph arrived in Athens in the summer of 1842, the city was still recovering from war. He took some of the first surviving photos of the Acropolis and other ancient sites. These images offer a rare look at Greek monuments before later changes and restorations. Journey to Egypt in autumn 1842. Joseph reached Egypt and photographed Alexandria, Cairo, and other historic sites. He was amazed by the city's mosques and the daily scenes along the Nile. Many of the places he photographed have since changed or disappeared. Exploring Anatolia during the spring and summer of 1843, Joseph traveled through what is now Turkey, taking photos in Constantinople, Aphrodisias, and Euromas. He relied on support from French diplomats to explore these ancient lands. His work preserved images of historic cities and temples. Returning to Cairo, Joseph went back to Cairo in October 1843 to photograph more Islamic monuments, street beggars, and local people. He captured not only the grand architecture, but also the human side of the city. These photos remain some of the earliest and most detailed records of Cairo's past. Discovering the Levant in the spring of 1844, Joseph traveled through the Levant, visiting Beirut, Jerusalem, Tripoli, Baalbek, Damascus, and Aleppo. He photographed city walls, religious sites, and everyday life. His photos are valuable records of the region before modern changes. Publishing Arab monuments in 1846, Joseph published his major work, Arab Monuments of Egypt, Syria, and Asia Minor. This book combined his drawings and photographs to show the beauty of Islamic architecture. Although it was not a big commercial success, it remains important for historians. Monuments and Landscapes of the Orient. Joseph released another book. In 1851, Monuments and Landscapes of the Orient. Despite his hard work, the book did not sell well. Disappointed, Joseph eventually stopped his expensive publishing projects. Early photography experiments. In the 1850s, Joseph continued to experiment with new types of photography, including glass plate negatives and 3D images. He also tried out cyanotypes, creating unique blue-toned photos. He was always eager to test new artistic ideas. Quiet retirement and hobbies. After retiring, Joseph lived quietly at his villa in France, focusing on gardening and growing exotic plants. He kept working with photography, but mostly for his own enjoyment. His earlier works were stored away and nearly forgotten. Passing away in solitude, Joseph died in 1892 without leaving behind any children. His estate was abandoned, and his precious photo plates were packed in wooden crates in the attic. For decades, his pioneering work was lost to the world's 20th century. Rediscovery in a ruined villa in 1920. Joseph's old villa was demolished, and a neighbor named Count Charles de Simone discovered the crates of photographs in the attic. He realized their importance and began to share them with museums and historians. This discovery brought Joseph's lost legacy back to life. Global recognition. By the late 20th century, Joseph's photographs were being shown in exhibitions and published in books around the world. Collectors and experts recognized him as a pioneer of 19th century travel photography. His images are now seen as a unique window into the past, capturing people and everyday life. And like many early photographers, Joseph liked to photograph people in their daily routines, not just monuments. His images of workers, musicians, and children show the human side of history. These portraits give us a feeling for life in the 1800s. Islamic art and architecture. Joseph was fascinated by the design of mosques, domes, and ancient palaces. He carefully documented architectural features in each city he visited. His photos and sketches became an important record for students of Islamic arts. Recording change. Many of the places Joseph photographed have since been changed or destroyed by war, urban development, or time. His work helps us understand what these sites once looked like. That makes his collection priceless for historians. The challenges of early traveling in the 1800s was difficult and dangerous. Joseph carried heavy cameras, glass plates, and chemicals across mountains and deserts. His adventurous spirit helped him overcome illness, weather, and even quarantine during a plague outbreak. Forgotten for generations after his death, Joseph's work was ignored for many years. Few people knew about his contributions to art and history. Only in recent times has his photography received the recognition it deserves. French influence in the Istas. A French traveler, Joseph often relied on local diplomats and scholars for support and safety. His story also reflects the influence of Europe in the Middle East. During the 1800s, his journals and letters tell us much about cross-cultural encounters. Artistic vision. Joseph didn't just use the camera as a tool. He arranged his photos for drama and beauty. He had an artist's eye, combining composition and light in creative ways. That's why his photos still feel modern and moving. Preserving history for the world. Joseph's dedication to truthfully documenting what he saw has preserved a visual memory of places that may otherwise have been lost forever. today. Historians and artists continue to learn from his legacy and his passion for discovery. Thanks for watching this video.